the import of this amendment, Honorable Chair, is that the bill provided that the ongoing privatization under the repealed act, because remember, once this bill becomes an act, the current privatization act will be repealed. This was providing for that that the programs under the current privatization act would have to be completed within 12 months. Now, the problem with putting a timing to this is that there could arise externalities, including judicial proceedings, that would render this particular piece of law therefore redundant. And that I beg to move on, Honorable Chair.
I therefore propose the question that clause 68 be amended as proposed by the chair. Member for Seme.
Whereas I accept that and actually support it, but I don't see where there's a very clear distinction between 1 and 2. What is so specific about 1 that it cannot fall within the proposal that we have done in 2?
Chair.
Honorable Chair, if you read 68, clause 68(1), upon commencement of this act, the privatization of entities published under Gazette Notice number 8739 of 14th August 2009 shall lapse. So this privatization is supported by this legal instrument, a Gazette Notice, not by the act. And the act would be now what will be implemented by the Privatization Commission. So the two are very different.
Specific process. It's a specific process. And what we really want to know, or letter really would like to know, what is this that is under this legal notice number, this of August 2009? This looks a specific issue. So we just want to know what is that issue.
Chair.
Honorable Chair, in very simple terms, these two clauses are providing for a transition mechanism. Whether it is, for example, the debate we had earlier on the privatization of the the listing of the 5 sugar companies, there was a session of paper that actually provided for the listing of those sugar mills. And therefore, the legal document that would have been used would have been that session of paper. That is why even in our resolution in our earlier debate, we had to vacate the resolutions of this House on that session of paper so that we could provide for the resolutions as made today. So the same thing, that now we have to provide a transition mechanism for the provision of those entities that were through that Gazette Notice of 2009 now to come through the new Privatization Act if this House approves this particular bill as amended.
Honorable members.
There's a difference.
Honorable member for Seme.
The difference is this. One is talking of a specific issue, and you could actually ask for listing of those so that you know what they are. And there's nothing to say that if they lapse, they'll be taken up under 2. I support 2, clearly. But to me, my concern is there is some information that this House is not privy to, that is now being resolved under 1. Because these are, you can actually list them, like you given the example of the sugar. Can we then get them listed?
Other members, let's give the chair a moment.
So, Honorable Chair, we are saying on 68(1) that upon commencement of this act, the privatization of entities published under Gazette Notice 8739 of 2009 shall lapse. Okay? And therefore, now that they have lapsed, we are providing a recourse by now that clause 2. That notwithstanding, that's what it reads, notwithstanding subsection 1, any ongoing privatization under the repealed act may be without that deletion. So read also, Honorable Nyikal, notwithstanding subsection 1. So it is providing, so clause 2 is providing for a recourse for what happens when that Gazette Notice lapses, as on clause 68(1).
Majority Leader.
Chair, on a vote on vote, I wanted the Honorable Nyikal to clarify to us, is he tired or is it a problem with English or what is the problem? Because the chair has explained these things so well and in very simple English. And you know, Dr. Nyikal is a doctor of
Majority
medicine.
Leader, by all fairness, if you would have achieved as much as he has and at his age, he's doing very well.
That's what I'm saying.
Honorable member,
that's why I was seeking clarification.
He is actually in order to seek the clarification.
I don't know Professor Nyikal not to be to have a problem with English.
Yeah.
Unless he's tired, you know, it's rather late in the day, and he might be tired.
Honorable member for
but
Seme,
I think it is now clear.
Have you got the clarification?
Chair, we shall not use gimmicks to overcome this. There is a Gazette notice number this of 14th of 2009. That Gazette notice was talking about some process and those things are listed. What I am asking, what are they? The problem is I have not, let me say that, read that notice. And I know many members here have not read that notice. They do not know what is in that Gazette notice. That is what I'm asking. We won't go through English. The English I know is enough. No, I'm not going to Google because we cannot put something in before the house that we do not know. Yeah, you know. No.
Member for Seme, I want us to be on the same page because I'm also looking at the bill and I see that the proposal from the chair is that he deletes 68(2) altogether and replaces, substitutes with a new 2, which is on the order paper. One is exist.